Welcome, trolls. First sees all.
Hi everyone, this is how I started out. Photography in high dynamic range, taking pictures of birds with my first few large cameras I started buying. I came to this unique way of presenting photography. I wanted to present everything I saw with my own eyes outside in a very picturesque storybook-like way. So what you're looking at are macro images in 4K, high quality, large files that I've transferred into many adjustments of high dynamic ranges. Here we can see ants, red ants, that are actually drinking out of After the Rain in the center. Look at the water droplet that's right there. This, for me, was something very interesting because I wanted to see detail. So, like I tried to bring out the detail in a rose petal here with the beautiful After the Rain, to see, like when you look at a rose bush, you won't see the purple or red contour and all the different veins and colors and elevation that you see just on, I mean, this is a leaf, right? It's not the moon. But for me, it was absolutely incredible. It was therapeutic. It was a pill for me. For anyone that was depressed, grab a camera, get outside, and look and explore with the camera. I found so many things. This is in high dynamic range. So say to yourself, every image you see here are not cartoons. They're very real images that I took of the surrounding area where I live. A lot of books were sold in the area where I live here. Many authors of images in their books, but never have I ever seen them in this way. And this is high dynamic range. You can see some Canadian canoes on the river. The details that are brought out with the high dynamic range is incredible. The water, the way it looks liquid, the high dynamic ranges in the image, that's what brings it all out. The details in the leaves, and look at the water. A very kind lady I worked with and I love very much here in town, Linda, worked with me, and at that area where she was living before she moved, this is on her, along her property line, just a regular small stream, Canadian stream on her land, but look how the detail comes out with the high dynamic range. And now we're not in high dynamic range. These are images of winter here in Canada, and we're going to finish off. This is actually snowflakes is what we're looking at. If you ever wanted to see a snowflake close up, again, working on my photography with the macro, I have thousands of images, wanted to share some of that. And then we're going to go see, sadly, what happens to most of the churches here that get abandoned and the doors remain unlocked here in Canada. I'll show you a glimpse of an abandoned church at the end of the video, some images before and after in HDR to do some comparisons. So this is a very famous abandoned church that maybe some of you have seen online in some photography websites. Many people from around the world take images of abandoned churches in the area. Let's see a before and after high dynamic range. Look at the wood wall in the center there, and look with the HDR, what brings out everything. Too bad this church from 1887, okay, way back, even before that, one point there was a gift, there are the orbs, there was a gift presented from the Queen's Jubilee, and the fountain is upside down with beer bottles smashed all around it. I'm going to give you a quick look. I'm not going to show you the inside of the church because it's horrendous. Take a look at this. A beautiful marble fountain, no price to it. Why could they have not brought that into another church? I hope you appreciated the video of photography, and we'll be back to the moon this afternoon.